Hey everybody, I'm going to be starting a 5-part compilation of mini desk plants and small terrariums. I'll do larger ones later, but I'm going to start with the 5 here. The plants you see are the plants I'll be using for these, as well as the rocks, the bedrock over there, and some wood chips. Now the wood chips were free. I scooped those up out of the parking lot where I actually got the plants. All of this together, including the containers, costs less than $50 Canadian, and you can shave off another $10 of that by going onto the side of the road and scooping up gravel and finding the rocks yourself for decoration. Here are the receipts to prove the cost of everything. The only thing that's not there is the bag of decorative rocks, which I got from a clearance center, basically. So this is going to be part 1 in my 5-part series of desk plants and mini terrariums. I'm going to nickname this one the Nerve Center, or Mr. Brain. Found this adorable little dish right there, which I'm going to use to build this. In the bottom, there's actually about a teaspoon of activated charcoal, which will help keep the water being filtered and any impurities it sucks out of it, so that you can use just tap water to water this. The next thing you need is some bedrock. I'm using a lava rock. You don't need to use it. You can use just basic pebbles, like I said, that you can find on the side of the road. You just need one little layer. It's just so that any excess water can drain off of the plant, and that way it won't die from being overwatered. Got a dish of topsoil over on the side here for after I get the plant positioned. I'm just going to put a little bit of it in now. Now for the plant, which is nicknamed the Nerve Plant. Fitting for this kind of a dish. It's a hardy plant, so you can just pull it right out. And I'm going to break the roots a little bit so that it fits better into the dish. Like such. Then around the sides, you just want to fill the dirt in. Like this. And you want to do that all the way around it. Try and make it as even as possible. Give it a nice pat down. And in the front, you want to try and make a little bit of a landing area so you can put any decorations you'd like on it. Now luckily this plant, I'm going to split it a little bit in the center here so that it can grow out. These are extremely resilient. I've got them in 3 of my other terrariums. Just kind of add dirt until you get it into a shape that you like. There we go. So my little guy's brain is complete there. I'm going to throw... I was wondering what I was going to do with this rock right here, this big red one. So I'm just going to set it in the center here, just so there's something in the center there. I'm going to stick a green one, a little white one in there. Stick a couple of stones in there, give it a little bit of color there. I've got some little wood pieces here. Just going to add a little piece there. Add a nice little bit of earthiness into there. Sorry for the cut in the film there, guys. I had something I had to run and do really quick. I'm back now. I kind of changed the view a little bit so it's a little bit better. I grabbed a spray bottle as well. Makes working with this a little bit easier because you can wet the soil now. Makes it a little bit easier to place things. But where we were, just continuing by putting stones down in different spots. You can kind of add pieces of wood to fill in other areas. Got a piece of bark right there that I'm going to just put right there. Sticking this stone here, keep the wood in place. Stick one more right here to fill that hole. So that fills the area that you'd actually see when it sits on your desk. I myself like to fill the whole section. So anywhere that there's a hole, I'm just going to stick rock. I'm going to stick one little plank of wood right here. And then up in the top, just one little rock. Make sure you dig them in a little bit or they won't stay when the soil starts to dry up a bit. And just kind of work your way around. I'm not going to put any in the back, there's no point, it's completely closed up. On this side here, I've already got one white stone right here, so all I'm going to do is add a little bit of water. And I'm just going to add in one stone right here, and then one final stone over on this side. And there you have it. I'll stick one little piece of wood underneath on this one. And there you have it though. That is one completed one that we are going to nickname Brain Case. Thanks to his dish. And all you got to do, wet a paper towel and then wipe around. Until you get it all off, at least there, and then clean up your area, and then you're done. Otherwise, we'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to tidy up my area, and then I'll show you the end result closer up. Alright, and there you have it. That's one completed desk plant for you. This is on the larger side. I'm going to do 2 of the slightly larger ones, and then 3 really small ones. But for part 1, I figured I'd start with the cute dish and the nice larger plant with some color in it. It doesn't take much more than a couple of rocks and a few twigs to make it look really, really nice. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope it inspired you to do one of your own. Check back, as there are going to be 4 more parts to this. Thank you very much.